Alright guys, it's Jeff here. So today, basically gonna run you through this edit I did for a motorcycle. I know it's not a car, but it's kind of a sneak peek of what I want the channel to be. More film style videos, or just better videos in general. I'll upload the video in its entirety alone, but I'll put bits of it while I'm editing to show you like why I did certain things. I'm not the best filmographer, but I don't know, this is kind of a way for me to document, I guess, my life as I progress. This is a way to document my life as I progress through making videos. So my setting, I chose FIU, because that's where I go, and yeah, you can see it here.
I guess I'll never know. With God as my witness, never had it so good. Jumping into love, fires it's a dry wood. Started off as nothing, now it's gold, and it's all on you.
Alright, now.
God is my witness, never had it so good. Jumping into love, fires it's a dry wood. Started off as nothing, now it's gold, and it's all on you.
Okay, so I used that bridge over there. I used those stairs. I did not use that elevator. There's an elevator here. I used this elevator, and I used mainly this parking garage. And if you can see, as I zoom in, see that light flickering? I also use that for like an effect. It's so dark. Alright, so my goal for this video was to make it like really intense, or like very like, I don't know, film like, you get me? More like a teaser trailer. So here's the steps I used. I basically followed him handheld style, no stabilizer, as he walked up the steps for like the first 2 seconds. And then eventually we get all the way up to the steps. Throughout the whole video I do like static, which is just me fast forwarding and adding TV simulator in Sony Vegas, and I just customize them throughout the timeline. So I would keyframe different parts of the TV simulator just to make it static, and fast forward that also just to get the TV glitch effect. So here I have him walking. I made him do it twice because one was just him going, and I got him going all the way by himself, and then the other one I put on the 50 milliliter f1.8, and I followed closely so I can get that nice detail shot as I'm close, and I would flash between both the regular kit lens that I have and the 50 milliliter 1.8. Obviously all this was not smooth, so my goal with this was that following him wouldn't be smooth, but then as I go to the motorcycle, which is parked up on this floor somewhere, that would be smooth. So it would be like a nice transition that he's rough, but then the bike is what smooths out everything. All right, and then so we went to the elevator. One thing I want to emphasize is that as he did certain things with his hands, like put on gloves or put on a helmet or press a button or open a door, I would get a detail shot with that. I tried to do it with an f1.8, so there was a lot of scenes where I had him do things like twice. And then here, of course, is the elevator shot I did with him going up. Oh, here is pretty loud. Actually, I wasn't this high up. I think I was on the 6th floor. One thing I want to emphasize is the fact that as I followed him, it was handheld footage. But then as I went to the motorcycle, I used my stabilizer, Ronin M, you know, the starter pack. All right, it was probably a floor lower than this, but this is just for example's sake. So my whole plot or thought of like the video was to like, as I get closer to the bike, he's getting closer to the bike. So that was the whole follow part. And then eventually he gets on the bike. We didn't get to actually finish the video because he ended up selling the bike. So before I even shot the video, I scouted out the area. I thought this was the best garage to shoot it in. I basically said, oh, I need to find a spot where it's very even. So I just went up to like here. And I was like, yeah, park your bike in the middle. In the video, there's no cars, but that's basically what I did. But then we found out that those cones in the middle are pretty like annoying when it comes to recording. So we went over to this side. I think this is the exact side. So to get like a cool effect, I hovered over this sign really quick, and then I basically just kept going, and then with the stabilizer, as I got closer to the bike would be all the way down there. So I got closer and closer to the bike, and then he gets closer and closer to the bike, and then he starts it. And to get the whole zoom effect, all I did was recorded him on the bike one time, and then I just changed the clips accordingly. And then zoom effect, I literally just keyframe the zooms, last 3 or first 5 of each clip, and then zoom in, add that radial blur, keyframe that effect, and that's how I did my zoom effect. Of course, you can do it cleaner if you have After Effects, but I edited the whole video in Sony Vegas. So there's that part for the video. So we went all the way down, and then here's the cones, the arrows you see. So now I'm walking back up. All right, so that's basically the whole video, to be honest. And then the rest is just use your environment. Like I had that flickering light. I had him standing under it for like a intense effect, especially when the audio was echoing. But we never got to finish the video like I was saying earlier. We were supposed to get some rollers. That's when the beat drops. When the beat dropped, I wanted to get rollers, but we never got around to actually shooting the rollers. So that part really sucks. What else we forgot to do? I wanted to end the video very special, but I don't want to say it because I might still use that concept that I was aiming for with this video. So I'm not even gonna say the idea yet because I think I can still pull it off, even with Jose still. So yeah, guys, check out the video if you haven't seen it already. This is just the behind the scenes or the making of my quick teaser or clip for Jose. I know it's a motorcycle, not a car, but as for content, I want more of my new content to be like this, but I still am very behind. So there's a lot more videos that I gotta do, and I'll have them to you once they're edited. Until then, stay tuned for more car stuff.
Young Savage, why you trapping so hard? Why these niggas capping so hard?
Damn, Jose, you in the shot.
Why you got a 12-car garage? Why you pulling all these rappers' cards? Cut these niggas pussy and I'm hard. I turn it fucking soft into some hard. I grew up in the streets without no heart.
You can leave it. Ah, my shadow is so ugly.
Look at me wrong, B. He's gonna die, B. You know what I'm saying?